Hello, everyone. Hope you guys are having a good Sunday afternoon. So, riding my scooter today. It's been a while since I've rode my scooter. We're currently on our way to Northeast Kettering. It's going to be a little bit till we get there. Gotta go on County Line Road in Spalding in order to get there, but we're heading that way. One, it's been a little bit since I've been there, and two, just curious what type of Halloween displays they're going to have up that way. There's this one house that has a decent amount of stuff, so we'll see what they got there going on over there. Currently, we're passing right by the Sons and Daughters of Italy. That's where the Italian festival took place about a month ago. I showed you guys that. Hey Savage, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. So I'm on my way to Northeast Kettering. It's been a little bit since I've been over there, so I'm gonna go see what type of Halloween displays are over there. It's gonna be a bit till we get there because we gotta go along County Line Road and a couple other places, but we'll see what we can find. Starting to get a decent amount of leaves, as you can see, falling down, but we're still not quite there for like total fall foliage, but once we get there, it'll be an excellent sight. So we're gonna head along County Line Road for a little while. But yeah, I gotta enjoy riding the scooter while it lasts, because this is probably gonna be the last weekend where I ride my scooter, because next weekend it's gonna be in the 60s, so a bit on the cooler side, so gotta enjoy it now. If you're just joining the live stream, welcome. I'm currently riding my scooter in Northeast Kettering. We're heading to a couple neighborhoods to look at some Halloween displays. It'll be a little bit until we get there, because it's mostly like businesses and things like that along the way. But nonetheless, it's a nice day to ride. It's about 80 right now. Probably gonna be the last weekend we're gonna ride my scooter, so even though the primary reason is to look for Halloween displays, it's still nice to ride the scooter in general. Such a lovely day. Hardly any clouds, pretty sunny. Gotta enjoy it while it lasts, because the cold's on its way. Thanks a lot, Nicholas. I appreciate that. We're currently passing by Reynolds and Reynolds on our left. Excellent, there you go. Thanks, Karen Jeet. I really appreciate that. Thank you, it is, yep. I wish I could show you guys some more fall foliage, but we're not quite there yet. Most trees are still green. Some have started to change, but it's nothing spectacular yet. We'll get that closer to Halloween itself. Oh yeah, it is. It's spectacular, especially at the peak of fall foliage. You got a lot of yellows, oranges, red. Depends on the type of tree, but it's spectacular. You have little hints of change right now, but it's nothing spectacular just yet. Excellent, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of good places in the U.S. to see fall foliage, depending on where you are. There's different places, different times. Like New England right now, I think, is in its peak right now. And the upper Midwest will be that way towards the end of the month and then into early November down south. The United States. But yeah, the far north of the country, they're having their peak right now, and it gradually moves south over the coming weeks. Nope, in the U.S., specifically in the state of Ohio, that's where I am right now. You have a little bit of color over here, but it's nothing too great yet. But you have a little bit of yellowish orange, like on that tree right there. But like I said, it'll get better as time goes by. Hey villains, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. So we're heading by an old farm field over here on our left. At one point, this used to be a community of a group called the Shakers. They built like a little town right here. It's like a little religious community back in the day. And there's a Ohio historical marker coming up here on the left that talks about it. The Waterville Shaker community. So that was just over here on our left back in the day. So we're currently along County Line Road. The county that I'm in right now is called Montgomery County. That's the county that the city of Dayton's in. Then on the other side of the road is Greene County. That's Beaver Creek, Xenia, Yellow Springs, etc. The road that's coming up on our left is called Spalding. We're going to head down that way towards a couple neighborhoods in Kettering, Dayton, and Riverside. So we are now on Spalding, and we'll be on this road for about 8 to 10 minutes or so. Then after that, we'll head to our first neighborhood to look for Halloween displays. Sort of. There's a lot of different colors of cars, but silver is relatively popular. So right over here we have a soybean field. So the two most popular crops here in Ohio are corn and soybeans. A lot of times people rotate them to keep the soil healthy. So for example, that might be corn next year. The field where the Shaker Village was, they used to grow a lot of corn there. Gotcha. So right now we are crossing the Little Beaver Creek. So there's several other businesses off in this area. So as we get closer to peak fall foliage, I'll show you guys a lot more of that. Like I said earlier, I've seen it sporadic on some trees, but it's not like uniform at the same time. But I'll go to different parks and show you guys some of that as we get closer. And if I see a really neat tree along the way, I'll show you guys it as well. Definitely a nice little pleasant spot right here. Looks like there's some trees over here on the left that have already lost most of their leaves. There's just a little bit on the top of them. I think they're birch trees. Which kind of makes sense because while these birch trees were most likely planted, typically birch trees grow in more northerly latitudes, so that potentially explains why they've lost most of their trees already, most of their leaves already. So we're now passing by a little marsh area over here on our left. And then there's another creek that's coming up in just a moment. And then right next to the creek is a bike path that used to go along a old railroad line. So we're crossing over the creek right now. And the bike path is over here to our left. the Iron Horse Recreation Trail. Just down that way. It's been a little bit since I looked at your comments, so I'll take a look at them real quick. Gotcha. Hey, thanks a lot. I appreciate that. Hey, Chance Plushy, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. So we're on the border of Kettering and Dayton. So this side of the road is Kettering, and the other side of the road's Dayton. So we just went along a couple roads. So we're about to enter our first neighborhood in a moment. We're going to look for some Halloween displays. I've seen some pretty good ones this year. They're doing a lot of nice stuff this year. So this neighborhood over here on our left's in Dayton. We might go there after a little while. My channel name is Andrew's Life. It used to be called Andrew's Travels, but I changed it about a month or two ago. Like, I guess you could say a little change of scenery. I call it that because I made a lot of videos of like places I visited in the US and in Canada, but a lot of my videos go beyond that, so I decided to just change it to Andrew's Life. Yep. So we're about to head into our first neighborhood of the live stream. So like I said, this is in northeastern Kettering on the border of Dayton, which is to our left. Then the city of Riverside is just about half a mile to the north of us. We have a display just to the right of us, so we'll take a look at that in just a moment. Actually, we got two of them. So we got one over here. Thanks for subscribing. That's a good question. I have to think about that for a moment. Here's another one over here on our right. Got some clowns. odd. And then, trying to think of something else here. Oh yeah, another thing too is I'm a history buff, so I like to visit like a lot of historic places and stuff like that. There's this old prison here in Ohio. It's called the Ohio Reformatory. It's in Mansfield. They filmed a movie there called Shawshank Redemption. It's an old prison movie. But what's that? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. What's that?
Car behind you.
Oh, thank you. Got a skeleton guy over here. Yeah. Got a skeleton guy and his dog. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Went there. First, let me see what this car's doing, and then I'll tell you guys in a moment. Okay. Don't really see much back that way, so I'll turn around. But anyway, I was making a video there, and I was going through the old medical wing of the reformatory. I actually got a video of it on my channel from quite a while ago. I was just going through it, making a video, and I heard something off on the corner in one of the back rooms. So I took a look and tried to see if I could figure out what it was. Didn't see anything that could have made a noise. Like, it could have been like a bird or something like that moving, but it was kind of odd. Like I said, never officially figured out what it was. So that was pretty interesting right there. Yeah, let me take a look at your comment here real quick. Gotcha. Well, there you go. Let this car pass, and then we'll continue on to another neighborhood. So really, it's got a couple things to see over here on the left side. So if you're just joining the live stream, currently in Kettering, Ohio right now, near Dayton, northeast side of town. So we're on the lookout for Halloween displays. Also kind of fall foliage, but we're not quite there yet. But if I see anything really neat, I'll show you guys it. But we're still a couple weeks away from it getting really significant. And then also just enjoying the day, because it's probably gonna be the last weekend of the year where it's in the 80s. Got some leaves down there on the right. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting things happen here. So we're about to make a right on Greencrest. That's the most northeasterly neighborhood in Kettering. There's this one house that I know of down in the neighborhood that has a lot of stuff typically, so we're ultimately going to head off that way, but I want to see if there's anything else before we get there. Welcome to Kettering. Just couple side streets over here, so I'm gonna check and see if there's anything going on any of the other streets. Here's one tree that started to change a little bit. It's like greenish yellow, maybe a little gold right now. Yeah, that's all right. I appreciate you coming in. At least I got to show you one tree that's starting to change a bit. Not seeing anything on this street, so what we're gonna do is going uphill after we go down here. So I'm gonna put it on my scooter on fast mode, so that way we can get to the top of the hill quicker. But this scooter goes up to 25 kilometers, which is about 15-ish miles per hour. Got a couple Bigfoots right here. All right, we're at the top of the hill. Can't really see anything right now because of all the leaves and stuff like that, but during the winter when there aren't any leaves on the trees, you can see pretty good distance on the top of this hill. Not really seeing anything here either, but we're still on the way to the one house that usually sets up a lot of stuff. Okay, we got a house on our left that we'll go to after we're done here. It has a few things. It's making a right on the Red Oak. That's the most northeasterly road in Kettering. And just through the trees on our left is the city of Riverside. Catch you later, Chance. Thanks for coming in. That's all right. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, let me take a picture of the screen so that way I can remember. There you go. Sure thing. Catch you later. You have a good one. So here's the one house that has a couple things over here. They always put this really gigantic spider guy right here. Really big spider guy. And there's a couple other things too. Got a couple pumpkins over here. A couple of them are painted as well. Yeah, that is one big spider. We got another little display over here. Got some blow-ups. So I think we'll end this live stream here. I'm gonna go head over to another area, and I think I'll do another one once I get over there. But in the meantime, I appreciate you guys for watching this live stream. Please like the video, please comment on the video, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.